Good day, everybody. My name is Ian Chiquino. I'm going to cast the fourth and final game of this, I guess we could call it like the GSL custom map series between Sin, our purple Zerg, in the top right part of the map, and OrzRush, our red Protoss player, down here in the bottom left part of the map. Now, this map, if I remember correctly, is Tal'darim Altar, and I hope I pronounced that correctly for all our Protoss brethren out there. Didn't make their ears bleed too bad about my pronunciation. Not the easiest map name to say, but once again, we're on another GSL map. And let's just take a look at the rush distance, of course. We have cross-map spawning positions. I think this is actually a 4-player map, not a 2-player map. So we have the entrance here. Quite a big entrance. And I think in an earlier version, if I'm not mistaken, I think in an earlier version there used to be destructible rocks here also. But it looks like they've removed those, unless I'm just remembering this wrong. But we can check the rush distance here. The distance between the main and I guess you'd call it the natural is fairly far. Of course, you can't go down here. That's a cliff. That may be nice for Reapers, though. But you can see the rush distance, or the distance between the two bases here is very large. And we have a proxy going down for Rush, or OrzRush. It looks like it's going to throw up some photon cannons, but I think that's completely in vision of Sin. Yeah, Sin sees that. It's not going to be a surprise to him at all. But an expansion going down for Sin. Let's follow the rush distance out here from the natural. Comes down here, goes this way through, past the gold, through the middle of the map, which is fairly large. We actually had a little bit of pause for a second. Down here, and back up the ramp, and into, into the natural up here. So definitely a long rush distance map, and drones being pulled out to take out that pylon. And Orz is a little pylon. Photon cannon rush is going to be put on hold for the time being. But let's check out what he's going for down here. Throwing up an expansion. Not really sure if he was planning on putting up photon cannons. He might have been, but whether or not that pylon might have paid for itself, considering all the drones that were taken off harvesting. At least half of his drones were taken off harvesting there for quite a long time, and that may have added up to 100. Not quite sure. Somebody has a lot of free time can go figure out the math on the average drone resource collection rate per second. Times that times how long it took him to kill that. Zergling's now being sent out to do some scouting. Has Sin actually found his opponent's base yet? Not yet. He has Overlord up here at the top, hasn't scouted that. And this Zergling is heading down the bottom left part of the map, which is exactly where Orz is at. We can check his front of his wall. This looks to be a solid wall as far as I can tell. And we've got a forged gateway and a pylon. I really wish Blizzard would implement like a grid system for observers where they could just hold a button and then it just shows the grid of the buildings. So you can tell if there's a wall off or not. I don't know, you may be able to put a zealot in there, not quite sure. I would assume there's room in there, but you really don't need, you can really do a solid wall off here because there's another entrance way down here which rolls out this way. So you really could just do a full wall off and play it like most people do, some people do on Blistering Sands, where you wall off that bottom entrance that's really small and you just take out your rocks and go out the back way. This of course leads to an easy third, so I think that's going to be what most people try to do on this map. They do a full wall off up here, and they just kind of build down towards here to the third, and then just kind of make this their main entrance. We have some tall grass here covering up a little bit of the spots, vision there, but big ramp unfortunately. But by the time you're in 3 bases, the larger ramp really isn't that much of a problem for you. And a bunch of trees up here. Nothing. You can't put anything up here on this higher ground. It's completely covered in trees, so that's all. That's all covered. I bet the Terran were wishing they could put some siege tanks up here. That would be amazing. Having siege tanks up here, you could cover this entrance. You could cover this entrance. That would definitely be overpowered. I can see why they put trees up there. So both players just macroing their heart out. We have a Baneling Nest just now popping up. Speed being researched. And he's on 2 gas up there. Looks like he's going to start 3 gas. And we've got OrzRush with 2 Stargates pumping up. So it looks like he's going to go for mostly an air army. 2 gateways. He hasn't started warp gate research yet. Quite interesting. I guess he's just going to ignore warp gate research entirely and just put all of his efforts into this air attack. It's kind of interesting. Maybe he just forgot it. You never know. But considering he went 2 starports, but even on, he's got 2 base and 4 gas, so I think maybe he just forgot it. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, Sin taking out indestructible rocks here at the top part of the base. His, I guess, third. Yeah, that'd be his third. Come up here, take out his third. This is a good spot for him to put it. It's further away from his opponent's base. It's close, and but this is a pretty far distance. I think if you put a creep tumor here, it would require maybe 2 creep tumors to connect to his own expansion. There's a lot of cliff area. Here you can see all the cliff area you can get to from your opponents. But we have a fight here in the middle of the map. Zerglings. Oh no, I just want to back that up just for a second because there was some amazing Zealot micro right there. I just saw it. Okay, watch this. This is pretty sweet. Watch these 2 Zealots rake in some kills. Alright, you can see how many Zerglings are here. Let's pause this for a second. Let's destruct us something. But 8 Zerglings versus 2 Zealots. Let's go. Oh, there he is, microing back and forth, just taking him out. Getting all those Zerglings so low. And one Zealot's about to die. They're both about to die. Very nice. Oh no, one goes down. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Zealot micro right there. He put his heart and soul into that. But unfortunately, there was a whole shitstorm of Zerglings behind that. So it didn't even really matter. They're going to come up here the back way. And it looks like he just now finished that wall off with that one gateway. And oh, brother, there are some Banelings. I got to tell you that. There are a lot of Banelings. And look at all these Zerglings coming up for reinforcement. This is definitely a macro style turned into Baneling bust. This is bigger than a bust. This is like a Baneling nuke, I guess you could call it. There's just so many Banelings. Did they come? They're just going to take out that one. Oh, there we go. He's going to take out those pylons, deactivate all that stuff. He's just going right on past there. He goes, taking that out. So many Zerglings just flooding in here. And where are the air units? He has no units. 2 Void Rays just not coming out. A little bit late. Void Rays aren't the best counter to Zerglings because they shoot so slow. Zerglings now have the way with this base. They're like, okay, this base is mine. This is where I'm putting my 3rd base at. Hope you don't mind Orz. And just units dying left and right. Trying to chrono boost out some more. Oh, Baneling hit something. I heard it blow up. But 2 more Void Rays trying to come out. Probes fighting for their lives, yelling at the Void Rays. Hurry up, save us already. We're trying to mine down here. Pylon to drop. Oh, deactivating both of the Stargates. Definitely mission critical. Pylon right there gets destroyed. And Zergling's just flooding in. He's got 2 Robos. Okay, he's probably trying to go for that Void Ray Colossus Bio Ball. Void Ray Colossus Ball. That is just so ridiculously powerful late game. But looks like I don't see how any way he can come back from this Sin. He's just steamrolling this. He's got Zerglings attacking everything. Zerglings probably attacking some mineral patches. It doesn't even matter at this point. They just want to attack something. Krub's trying to fight for it. Buying some time mining. Trying to throw up some, oh shit, photon cannons in his base. Phoenix is now, whoa, is he I don't know if he's trying to no, he was just misclicking there. I think he clicked on his own Phoenix, killing his own Phoenix there for a little bit. More Zerglings coming on in. He's trying to get a surround of photon or a pylon cannon. Oh, just warping! Wow, Sin dissing him. Warping Banelings right in the base of Orz. I'm pretty sure this is all in good fun now. These guys are just playing some custom games together. This isn't anything serious. So Baneling's about ready to pop, and they could probably take out that entire Nexus if they wanted to, but they're just going to go straight for the photon cannons, taking them all out, and they're going to get to the probes. No! So he's building him quite a decent air army at this point, but I think it's pretty much game over. He's got no base essentially left at this point. When you check the harvest count, 39-21. A huge and more Zerglings. They're just going to come in there and flood in there and take all that out. Still trying to make some more Void Rays. Huge amount of Zerglings now going out for an attack, counterattack. These Void Rays are a little bit slower. They're gonna have to turn back and go back to base and defend. There's just too many Zerglings for those probes to deal with. And more drones being prepped to 3rd base, now just being popped up for Sin. We have some Phoenixes here just kind of hanging out, looking at all the queens. 5 queens, way too many queens to deal with that. There we have the GG. OrzRush GGing on this map, which is called Tal'darim Altar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun custom game series that kind of showed everybody the maps. Not necessarily how they're going to be played, because it's going to take a couple months and years maybe before people actually learn how to play these maps perfectly. But it just gives you a good idea of the map, the layout, and all that type of good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you like all my stuff, go thumbs it up or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.